Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Glory Hunter series. We are into November in season 7 of our series so far. We are, of course, in charge at Atletico Madrid. We're about to play a game in the Europa Conference League, which we're making good progress in. We're also making very good progress in the Liga as well. So we're going to show you some results from the games we've played so far this month. At the beginning of the month, after our impressive 1-0 win against Barcelona, we then faced Real Sporting Gijón in La Liga. We were away in this game, of course. As you may have seen there, we've come home with a 2-0 win, and we'll show you the goals here first of all. So Alvarez takes a free kick. It's aimed in towards Sesko. He heads forward, and Pablo Barrios is there to beat the offside trap and score the opener. In the 39th minute, then Alvarez combines again, this time with Molina. And he fires in for, I think it's his third or fourth goal of the season, to give us a 2-0 win. We then go into Europa Conference League. We are away at Sutjeska. They are from, I can't remember where they're from, Montenegro. We rotated the squad a fair bit to keep our first team players fresh. We've come home with a very impressive 8-2 victory, it has to be said. And you may notice there 2 of our players both scoring hat-tricks in the game. We'll show you the goals now, of course. It's a very, very impressive win for us. See, the first ball comes in here from Conor Gallagher from the corner, and Piccoli is there in the 18th minute to open the scoring with a header at the back post. Opina and Pinheiro combine in to find Oved, and as he turns on his left foot, fires in from the edge of the box to make it 2-0. Just before the halftime whistle, then we go 3-0 up as Oved gets 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper after a nice pass forward from, I think it was Farina. Shortly after the break, then Sutjeska then pull a goal back as there's a big deep cross into the back post, and Pandurica is there to score. Piccoli then scores a penalty in the 50th minute before Oved then is seen passing the ball. It gets a lovely through ball into Piccoli, and he rounds off his hat-trick. I think that's his hat-trick. Sutjeska then get another goal back as it comes again to Pandruka, I'm not sure the pronunciation, and an absolute bullet of a goal, and fair play to him. It was a very, very good finish. Conor Gallagher is then played through by Obina to score, I think 7-2 at this stage, and Gallagher involved again as he finds Alvarez, who makes his way forward and fires in past Pepic to score forward. That was 7-2. And Alvarez combines again, this time with Molina, as his ball back to Gallagher comes across the face of the goal, and Oved is there to score his hat-trick goal. So very, very pleased with that victory. We then return to domestic league action against Athletic Bilbao. We are at home in this game. As you'll see, we've come back with a 2-0 win there. Benjamin Sesko and Pablo Barrios, of course, scoring the goals to give us the win. We will show you the goals, of course. In the 54th minute, then we see Demiral finds a pass out to Molina as he makes a break down the line. His cross comes over to Sesko and a first-time finish to open the scoring. Molina involved again, then breaking down the right-hand side again, pulls the ball back to Nga. He squares the ball to Barrios, and he side-foots it into the bottom corner. And we then followed that up with a 0-0 draw against Real Betis away from home. It is disappointing. I feel like we should have won that game. Certainly we had a lot of shots. We had a good few shots on target, a much higher XG than Real Betis as well. Disappointing not to win, but it's not the end of the world. You know, we didn't lose the game either. And that brings us up to today. We're about to play against Azerbaijan side Neftchi. Is it Neftchi? I'm not sure the pronunciation of that. Adjust instructions. I shouldn't have done that actually. But we are going to make some changes. We're going to do another little bit of squad rotation here. Regis Lamarca is injured, so the games that he is available to play for, he is now not available for one of them, which is a little bit disappointing, a little bit frustrating because he hasn't been playing. His parent club's manager has been in contact saying he's not happy about him not playing. He's not registered for La Liga. We can't register him because he's not getting paid enough, essentially. There's not an awful lot we can do in that regard. I'm going to make some changes here, get some guys some more first team football. We do have obviously our first a good strong first team bench as well. So we're going to start with Arnau Martinez at right back, Gil Artucci and Obiña Obina in central defence, Farina in a left back, Sammy in defensive midfield, Pinheiro in central midfield along with captain Conor Gallagher, Pascal Dominic on the right wing, keep Julian Alvarez in the left wing, and Roberto Piccoli starting up front. So we do obviously have our sort of first team, first 11 players on the bench as well, obviously. We have to win our home games, no excuses. Here we go. So we are currently sitting 7th in the Europa Conference League. We're sitting in 8th place in the Conference League. Very much within the automatic qualification places. As this ball comes in, the ball is cleared as Mahmudov is tackled by Martinez. Wins the ball, finds Pinheiro. Looks for Farina on the left. Pinheiro finds a nice pass up to Alvarez on the wing. His pass comes back to Roberto Piccoli. He opens the scoring for 1-0 in less than 5 minutes. You see a nice pass here to Pinheiro. Plays a nice pass into Alvarez. He's given maybe a little bit too much time and space. Squares the ball, and it's a very nice little deft touch to open the scoring. So very, very pleased with that. That win would currently take us up to 10th place. Is that correct? Yes, because I think didn't we draw a game? I think earlier. As a few more goals are starting to be scored around the teams here. As Alvarez goes back to Obina, Sammy now finds Pinheiro. It's a nice pass into Gallagher. Nearly gave the ball away there, but he recovered it. And it's into Dominic. Have I gone too early? Is he offside? There's a review happening. And it's given. Pinheiro with a nice pass here to Gallagher. There's a heavy first touch here. There's a good tackle. Gallagher wins it back. Comes to Pinheiro. To Alvarez. Plays a lovely through ball into Dominic. And opens his account. That is his first senior goal for us. And he is just fractionally onside. He is coming back into an offside position, but he's just beat the trap there. And his goal is registered. So 3 teams above us, as the ball comes into the back post, it's headed over the bar. 3 teams above us, currently on 100% records. As Alvarez takes this free kick and he's hit the woodwork. He's come off the post here. Obina quickest to react, comes to Pinheiro. Goes back to Samu. As we see now, 5 teams above us winning their games. As Kasimpasa, Freiburg, Boavista, Monaco, Bologna, all winning their games. They will essentially are 100% records currently, winning 4 out of 4 as it stands. As Piccoli pulls the ball back to Farina, looks for Alves, comes to Piccoli again. There's a good save there. Piccoli's offside. So we go on at the break with a 2-0 lead. Happy with how things are going. Let's keep it up. We do have 3 players carrying bookings, so we may look to change them very soon. I'll bring in Oved as well for Julian Alvarez very shortly. This is a long ball forward, it's cut out by Obina. He looks for Samu, finds Farina. It's a nice pass forward to Alvarez, comes back to Pinheiro. As Farina now looks to come back inside. Obina just taking his time here. He's short to Samu. We're retaining the ball pretty well here. Samu now finds a nice pass into Piccoli, who's come deep. Finds Martinez. Piccoli again to Samu. Pinheiro. Back to Obina. Looks for Pinheiro. Finds Farina. Finds Alvarez. He's put it wide of the post. You'd almost put your money on Alvarez to score from there. Alvarez has done well for us, so we want to keep him fresh. So we're going to make a change here. I'm also going to bring in Geyer into centre back. And I think maybe that'll do just for now. Conor Gallagher, we could maybe give him a little bit of a rest. Actually, so we'll bring in Jose Manuel. As Martinez finds Dominic on the wing. Gillard goes back to Gillarducci. Looks for Gallagher. There's a strong challenge there from the striker actually. And it comes wide to, and I mean they've pulled a goal back. That was a little bit of a surprise. I was not expecting that. Melee with a nice turn here. Plays into, is that Yura Hamidov and Husianov? It's a nice pass forward to a name that I am absolutely not able to pronounce, and I'm not even going to try. Make these changes. Let's change our mentality to go very attacking. Demand more. I mean, got to give respect to them as well. You know, they're in Europe. They're obviously a decent side. We should be wrapping this up. As Uved, I think, has Pinheiro hit the post there? Pinheiro not having a great game right now. We'll bring in Bajetic in here. And I've got to bring Molina in here because Martinez is not having a good game. So we have a corner from the left taken by Molina. He's absolutely drilled it in. And Albina is there to score. It's his second goal of the campaign. Molina absolutely fires this corner in. And Albina with a very, very good header. I mean, Albina could be a first team starter, a regular first team starter for us. He's proven to be a very good defender so far. We've set him the challenge, of course, of performing well in training. He is absolutely standing up to that challenge. We are going to offer him a new contract. We do want to keep him around for the long term. As Kuryakov claims the ball in the air. Moves it short to Geyer. Looks for Molina on the right. Finds Dominic. Finds Piccoli. It's back to Samu. Looks for Bajetic. Finds Uved. There's a nice through ball into Uved, or into Piccolo. Let it be onside, ref. It's a nice through ball, and it's given. Samu to Bajetic, into Uved, right there. It's a nice through ball into Piccoli. See the offside here, and oh yeah, I mean, like all four of the defenders are playing him onside. I'm not even sure why there was a question over that, and it wasn't just. It was a good line from the defense in terms of their position and their awareness of each other. They were just a little bit slow at getting out. Unfortunately for them. But yeah, he was onside, no question. And there's, I mean, that's a good goal. It was a good turn by Mustafayev, is it? Just gets away from, just turns out here. Big deep cross into the back post. From our defense as Emreli, is it? Heads home. It's 4-2. It's a good goal. You know, credit to them. It's a free kick. And Farina with the interception. Uved finds Bajetic into Jose Manuel. He's hit the post. There's a good challenge there from, I think, Hasanov. To prevent Dominic from scoring. So Uved picks up the loose ball. Looks for Jose Manuel. Is he gonna? He's gonna try and go through them. Comes to Piccoli. Comes to Bajetic. He's hit the post again. I think, is there a shout for a penalty here? There's a review happening. I mean, there's only a minute left. As Piccoli steps up, fires home. It's a good penalty. And that is that his 10th goal of the season? I think. Possibly. Is that his hat-trick? Is his hat-trick? So very, very pleased with that. 5-2. It would maybe a little bit more difficult than certainly I was expecting. I think I've underestimated Neftchi a little bit there. It does see us in 7th place currently. After 4 games, we are in the automatic qualification spots. A little bit disappointed to have that earlier draw against, who was it? Victoria Pleasant. A little bit disappointing to have that actually and bring us down a little bit. But it's been a good month of November. We've had 4 wins and a draw there. So we're making very good progress. Currently sitting 3rd in La Liga. We do have a big points gap over Alaves. We are actually 11 points ahead of them. We're in the mix with Barcelona and Real Madrid, which is pleasing. We're making good progress. In the next episode, we do have games against Valencia, Rayo Vallecano, Trabzonspor, Osasuna, and our final Europa Conference League game against OB of Denmark. So we will be looking to progress and hopefully skip the qualifying round as well. I would expect that. Trabzonspor is going to be a tough game. They are a very good side, obviously. So that will be a challenge for us. And then obviously we need to win that game and beat OB as well so we can skip the playoff rounds. So we'll bring you that in the next episode. That's it for now. Please leave your comments below. We would love to hear your feedback. We will bring you the goals and from the games in the next episode. And then after that, we move into January and the transfer window is open. So we may look to improve the squad where possible if we can. That is it for this episode. I do hope you're enjoying it. We will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you very much and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow. It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.